Hey folks, so today we're going to do Act 3 of the worksheet, and we're going to use the film Blade Runner 2049. And let's dive into that and put the right scenes in their right place. All right. So in Act 3, so in this film, just before this, all hope is lost. You know, at the end of all Act 2s, all hope is lost. And in that case, it was Deckard is captured by the corporation and taken away, and Officer K is left there to essentially die. So in usually all these films or all these, it's typical that after that you're in Act 3, and after the all hope is lost, the character meanders and doesn't know what to do for the most part. And it gets, for Officer K, it gets more sad because, as you can see, he's rescued by the replicant group, replicant prostitute that he met in the beginning, who, you know, he used that projection thing on to replicate the AI that he loves. So from there, Kay discovers that all his memories are fabricated. You know, he's having an identity crisis. So he's not special. He's not Deckard's child, you know, Deckard and Rachel's child, because Deckard, depending on the book or whatever whatever is out there in the lore, that Deckard might also be a replicant, that's a whole other thing. But in this case, Deckard is human and Rachel was a replicant, an android. So he's not that child. He's just another replicant. And that makes him go down this sad thing. But it also makes him realize other things. Because his want was essentially, he wants validation and acceptance within society, striving to prove himself as a capable and effective Blade Runner. But what he needs, is he needs to shift towards discovering the truth about his own identity and the purpose of that. Ultimately, the truth he was looking for is seeking a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. Because when he thought, because you set all this up in the beginning of the film in Act 1, so he thought this whole time, once he learned all this information, he thought he was that half replicant, half human child. So he was becoming more human, or in what he believed, but all along he already had that in him. So then he rallies with this newfound truth. He rallies to save Deckard from the corporation and fights the replicant love. So once he does that in the climax, the Enforcer, he does protect Deckard, but he's gravely wounded in that battle in the climax. So essentially, if you go back, the final push, the hero retreats to their old identity and gives up, feeling unfulfilled and defeated, but they make one last do or die effort, realizing they can't return to their old life and must pursue their own true essence to achieve their goals. So he did that. So he realized, he went down, found out devastating information, but then he rallied and said, you know what, essentially, whether you want to look at it that way or not, the way I look at it is, he realizes I was human all along. I have aspects of humanity in me. So that's when he rallies to go save Deckard, even if he's not his father. So once he saves Deckard, it comes at a cost. And it's a beautiful sacrifice, and it's usually a human trait. So he already had that in him. So once that happens, he does take Deckard to his child, but he's injured, and it's a beautiful thing. As you can see, he lays down. That's sacrifice. So yeah, and Deckard and his daughter, the story goes on from there. God knows where. But yeah. So that's how you can take those scenes and put them in the right place. Obviously, you can open up each scene. You can add more scenes. Usually this is one scene. The climax is always usually one general scene or a group of scenes within the same time frame. And then the resolution is you're resolving things. And in this case, the resolution, I guess, is Kay's realization and sacrifice. So he didn't get what he wanted, but he got what he needed, realizing he was human all along because he was striving to, fit in and everything like that. But it came at the cost of his life. Beautiful and sad. All right. So till next time, let me know what you guys think. Leave comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and let me know if you want me to do other things. All right. Till next time. Peace out.